Sometimes the atmosphere around the person changes, not dramatically, not suddenly, just slightly. A conversation that used to feel relaxed starts feeling a little more measured. They still talk to you the same way, still smile, still ask questions. Nothing looks different on the surface, but something underneath the interaction has shifted. The first signal is easy to miss. You mention something going well in your life, a project, an opportunity, a small success, and their response arrives, just a little smaller than expected. Not negative, just reduced. You tell them good news. They say, "Oh, that's good." But the conversation moves on quickly, almost as if the moment needs to pass. And then it happens again. You share an idea, something thoughtful, something useful. They acknowledge it. But moments later, the idea returns into the conversation, slightly reworded. This time, spoken by them. And at first, you assume nothing. People forget, people repeat ideas, people interrupt. I mean, it happens in normal conversations. But the pattern continues. Your progress seems to trigger something subtle. It's not hostility, not criticism, just a quiet recalibration. And the moment you mention something positive happening in your life, and suddenly, their own achievement appears in the story. Not aggressively, not competitively, just inserted. Eventually, a strange thought appears in your head. Were they always measuring themselves against you, and you simply haven't noticed until now? Then the realization arrives. Some people don't compete openly. They compete silently. Through comparison, through timing, through little shifts of enthusiasm. And you begin to notice these small little adjustments. Compliments followed by corrections. Support followed by reminders of their own success. Nothing direct, nothing confrontational, just balancing. Sometimes the pattern becomes clearer in groups. You say something insightful, the room reacts. And moments later, someone repeats the same point. Only now, the credit has shifted. And suddenly something else becomes clear. You might have people in your life who see you as less as a friend and more as a reference point. Not someone who they oppose, not someone they confront, just someone they quietly measure themselves against. Silent competition isn't always malicious. Sometimes it comes from insecurity. Other times it comes from habit. Sometimes comparison people never learn to turn off. But once you notice it, the pattern becomes less impossible to ignore. Competition doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it simply adjusts the room.